And Chief Minister sends pillars to Churachandpur JC to hold talks on performing last rites of 8 tribal martyrs. Good evening and welcome to ISTV English News. Now the news in detail. The State Assembly today approved demands for supplementary grants of 3,828 crore 31,90,667 rupees for 50 demands. The supplementary demands were tabled for various purposes, including salaries till the month of July 2017 in different departments. General discussion on demands for supplementary grants to 2017 was held before the same were passed. The House also passed the Manipur Appropriation Bill 2017 number 1 and number 2 presented by Chief Minister N. Biren. Taking part in the discussion, opposition leader Oi Bobi demanded completion of the major irrigation projects Mapitel Dam and Thawal Dam and the project of new assembly complex at the earliest. The said projects were begun by the previous government but could not be completed in time due to various obstacles. However, the Congress government made serious efforts to complete the said projects in time. One of the reasons for inability to complete the projects was the non-release of funds by the centre in time. He further suggested that the present government should urge the centre to release the required funds to complete the projects. Welcoming the demands and suggestions made by the opposition leader, Chief Minister N. Biren said the law and order of Manipur is similar to the rainfall in Cherrapunji of Meghalaya. He urged the House to pass the supplementary demands meant for only 4 months unanimously. During the discussion on demands for supplementary grants, Congress MLA of Wongkham Assembly Constituency K. Meghachandra alleged that the ongoing assembly session is being conducted against the rules. The government is supporting the MLA elected on the INC ticket. He should be disqualified according to the 10th schedule. MLA Meghachandra along with 10 MLAs of the opposition bench demanded adjournment motion, but the speaker remained silent and did not make any comment. Opposition bench demanded that the speaker give exact time for discussing the matter. The way the speaker hinted his stand of refusing to allot time for discussing the matter showed that justice was being denied in the August House, he said. This is the first time in India that an elected Congress MLA extended support in forming BJP government. He also demanded to know whether the MLA in question has resigned from Congress or not and on which ground he was supporting the government. MLA Meghachandra expressed resentment over not allowing the matter to be discussed in the House, even though everyone knew that the Congress MLA has crossed the floor. The Speaker informed the House that he has recorded the statement of the MLA and said proceedings are underway. Later, the Speaker adjourned the House till 11 tomorrow morning. After the mortal remains of one of the 9 persons who died during the agitation at Churachandpur in protest against the 3 ILP bills passed by the State Assembly in 2015 had been collected by his family, the BJP-led government has started taking up steps to have the last rites of the remaining 8 dead bodies performed. It is worth mentioning that the mortal remains have been lying in the morgue of Churachandpur District Hospital for more than 1.5 years. Chief Minister N. Biren today sent pillars as a step towards holding talks with the JC of the agitation and the civil bodies concerned to thrash out the issue. According to reports received by the ISTV News, the talks are expected to have positive results. It may be recalled that on the day the UNC lifted economic blockade after holding tripartite talk at Senapati District Headquarters, Chief Minister N. Biren had told media persons that as a second step of the newly formed BJP-led government, it will make efforts to resolve the Churachandpur issue. Governor Dr. Mahatma Haptula today launched 4G network of Vodafone India in Manipur at Hotel Impal today. Business head of Vodafone India Assam and Northeast Bidhi Lauria also attended the network launch. Speaking on the occasion, the governor drew the attention of Vodafone India to take part in a Digital India campaign to make it a success. Manipur became the state with highest turnout record in India in the recent elections as the means of communication in the state has developed a lot, the governor added.
I have always been very interested in technology. Most of the women, and some men too, are fond of expensive metals like gold, platinum, diamonds. I'm not wearing any of it. Nothing. They are all semi-precious. Because I spend all my money in buying most modern, latest gadgets. And those gadgets are not cheap. You pay for technology, you pay for the very good programs for the computer.
A lecture series on T.S. Eliot's contribution to contemporary literary criticism organized by Naharo Sahitya Premi Samiti Imphal has got underway at Lamya Basang Lane at Palace Compound in Imphal today. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University of Culture Professor Naurem Khagendra, President of the Samiti L. Upendra Sharma and renowned critic Professor Nomaithem Tombi were the main guests at the inaugural function of the lecture series. Addressing the gathering, Professor N. Khagendra presented his views on T.S. Eliot's contribution to contemporary literary criticism. Professor N. Tombi said it was the first lecture series organized in connection with his 75th birth anniversary.
Ayana Kritan Maseda, Shotari Magise, Naharon, young critic Torangaba, she like Ponga, and what like Pongani Matam Pongani. Are Marmatan Nina Basu Pantuki Sukanjerico, so might of the Na. Manipur Sahitya Rekha Sothana Leriba Naina Bigi Marum Sida Kitang those who Mating Pangong Gadara Hibu Wakandai Namasi lecture say in the Kachabani.
The 24th Foundation Day of Chanura Lamching Lair Kanglei Park CLK was held at Ima Lairembi Kaita Hojai yesterday. President of UCM Johnson Ilangbam, President of CLK Chipak P. Chanu, President of Kanglamai Lairik Laima, President of IPSA Hinkai Luang, and President of Akom Luk Chandramani Kuman were the main guests at the function. A youth was found killed in a meadow located between Haingang and Mongjam under Haingang Police Station at 3:30 in the morning today. The deceased has been identified as Sapam Ranjit alias Amuba, aged 26, son of Sapam Iboyama. He was staying at a rent house at Achandigal Awang Lekai. Blood spots were found near the dead body. Injury marks caused by a sharp machete were found on the head and his neck was tied with a leather belt. Haingang police has started investigation in the murder. The JC against the death of Sanalembi of Kakching Irengban Hawairo Laibung Lekai has said that those responsible for the killing must be arrested and produced before the public at the earliest. The JC made this statement while addressing a press conference held at Manipur Press Club today. Convener of the JC, L. Joteshwar, said one Devlal of Thauba, who is said to have close relationship with Sanalembi, is being interrogated by Kakching police. The lifeless body of Sanalembi will not be taken until the facts behind her death are made public. The JC has requested Chief Minister N. Biren and the MLA of Kakching Assembly constituency to book the killers and give them exemplary punishment, the convener of the JC asserted.
36 hours in a sigi 12 noon Nasida, Pungbaro, Matunga Shidagi, Moina Pau, Kumamata Koita, reply Pirak Tabataragadi, Akoina, Bonataba, Rocket Nataba, the Koitungan, officials in the Koi Habum Topa, civil society organization Mayanga, Akoi, meeting a Matoraga, Warep Atumatam Daloraga, Manipugi Pajasing the Kari Tovai, Manipugi Gomena Kari, Lokopam Topaga Habudu, Saptana Koi, the Chenyan period to the Masisi Koi. Press meet Amakoi Tauchena, Joint Action Committee against the brutal killing of Miss Sanalembi. My Sanalembi allies Eastern Hana Lekai the Kanai, Masi Akoina, Sinjalang.
After a lot of search by the children of a man identified as Durga Bahadur Rai, who hailed from Kathmandu, Nepal and was a lieutenant colonel in the Indian Army but had died on August 5 of 1984, it has been found that the man had been buried at the burial site at the Sai complex, Kuman Lampak, 33 years ago. 3 daughters of the late Durga Bahadur Rai had filed a petition in the Court of Chief Judicial Magistrate Imphal East in Notineshwari Devi requesting the court to allow them to exhume the remains of their father from the site so that the last rites could be held according to Hindu religion at the Minutung crematorium. After hearing the petitioners and their counsels, CJM Aribam Notineshwari Devi today directed the OC Imphal West Police to exhume the remains of the late Commandant Durga Bahadur Rai from the burial site at 9 a.m. tomorrow. The exhumation will be done before the CJM Imphal East, Secretary of District Legal Society Imphal East, Director of Sports Authority of India Imphal, Director of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of Manipur, SP Imphal West, OC Imphal West Police, forensic experts and all councils concerned. CSIR Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, Langfar, organized a 2-day skilled development training program on aroma sector, wood care technology and banana fiber at the conference hall of the institute today. Chief Conservator of Forest Department Mohendra Pratap Singh, Member Secretary of Manipur State Medicinal Plant Board Dr. A. Guneshwar Sarma, President of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants Promoters Consortium P. Dev Kanta and Principal Scientist of CSIR Northeast Institute of Science and Technology Dr. H. Bir Kumar Singh were the main guests at the training program. Dr. Guneshwar Sharma spoke in length regarding the training program.
Economy, then the environment protection, unemployment problem kaya se solve to Sara singasi pugokuma tamda cultivation kumaina tawgani madu technology cultivation tawra matung laida madu akoi kumaina finishing stage laida akoi lehalaga market purchases singsina laida do mi singsina apam hongda kumaina pugokani haibu guna maksing ase asi ki village ki function asida yamna marang kaina yamna matik sana lembi rega mayam puna maktai da basi soidana resource person singsina thambigani.
Khurai Konsam Lekai Chowkhat Khongthang Loop, Khurai Konsam Lekai has started returning the various articles that were kept after seizing them from commuters on Imphal Ukhrul Road during the counter-economic blockage from November 12 to 22 last year to their owners. The returning process will continue till 3 p.m. of March 24. Secretary of the Loop appealed to the owners to collect their belongings in time as no complaints will be entertained thereafter.
Humni matam piraga laura do na ngasi koi poche pithopa hobani adu sigi nimi humni jigi matung dagi di koi gi makhata ba mena wal hobu poching piuna haibu jo koi daipu bedinga maru.
As part of quality education campaign and welfare of students, a joint interaction program cum seminar of parents and teachers was held at St. Joseph School, Khumzi Bazar today. Many educationists who spoke at the interaction session said the parent-teacher collaboration is very important in order to bring about quality education. Management of timetable for students at home by their parents is very important. Using of mobile phones by the school children should also be avoided. Father Jacob, Father Eunice, Sir Charles and headmaster of the school, Peter Gonmayan, about 150 parents and teachers attended interaction program. A man named C.H. Rangaizir Aimor, aged 60 of Kulan village, has been missing since March 19. He is 5 feet 2 inches tall, has roundish face and whitish color. He wore yellow and white striped full-sleeved shirt and black pants when he left home. If anybody happens to come across him, information may be passed on to Tengnople Police Station or the following mobile number 8974693525 may be contacted. Now the national news. The Supreme Court adjourned the hearing on the Babri Masjid demolition case till Thursday. The court was most likely to decide whether senior BJP leaders L. K. Advani, Murali Manohar Joshi and Uma Bharti along with other BJP leaders may face trial in the Babri Mosque demolition case. The conspiracy charges against these leaders were dropped by lower courts, and during the last hearing, the apex court had hinted that it won't accept the discharge of BJP leaders on technical grounds. Advani, Joshi and a dozen others including Vinay Katiyar and Kalyan Singh were released by a court in Rae-Bareli from conspiracy charges in the demolition of the Babri Mosque in Ayodhya in December 1992 by Hindu activists who believed it was built on the birthplace of Lord Ram. However, the main case against the activists is pending in the Lucknow trial court. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has suggested an out-of-court settlement as the best way to resolve the contentious issue of temple or mosque. Several meat shops were set on fire by mob in Hathras district in Uttar Pradesh on Tuesday night. The incident happened only 2 days after a BJP government led by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath was sworn in as Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. Since the new government has come to power, there is a sudden rise in demand slaughterhouses in the state. Recently, Moradabad SSP issued notice to his subordinates asking them to be strict against cattle smugglings and operations of illegal slaughterhouses. Similar orders have been issued across districts. The BJP had announced in its manifesto that it would take stern steps to close down all illegal slaughterhouses besides banning mechanized slaughterhouses if it comes to power. Now, before we end, the headlines once again. Assembly passes demands for supplementary grants of 3,828 crore rupees for 50 departments. And Chief Minister sends fellows to Chuachankru JC to hold talks on performing last rites of 8 tribal martyrs. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and good night.